Hello tennis fans, and welcome back to the channel. We've got some massive news coming out of the Nitto ATP Finals in Turin. The semifinal picture is getting clearer, and the race for the coveted year-end #1 spot is heating up like never before. Let's break it all down. First up, the big headline: Carlos Alcaraz is officially through to the semifinals for the second time in his career. His spot was sealed thanks to Alex de Minaur's impressive straight sets victory over Taylor Fritz earlier today. The Aussie demon looked sharp, taking the match 7-6, 6-3, and in doing so, he not only punched his own ticket to the knockout stage, but also pushed Alcaraz through. So, here's how the Jimmy Connors group is shaping up. Alcaraz came into the tournament on fire, winning his first two matches. He's set to face Lorenzo Musetti later tonight, and this match is absolutely crucial. If Alcaraz wins, he tops the group, and de Minaur will advance in second place. It would be a huge statement for the young Spaniard. However, if Musetti pulls off the upset and defeats Alcaraz, things get really interesting. In that scenario, Musetti would actually win the group, and Alcaraz would have to settle for the runner-up spot. Imagine the pressure on both players heading into that match tonight. For Musetti, it's a chance to make a massive splash at the year-end championships. For Alcaraz, it's about maintaining momentum and securing a more favorable semifinal draw. But wait, there's so much more at stake for Alcaraz tonight than just group placement. When he steps onto the court at the Alcaraz Arena, he'll be playing for history. The battle for the ATP year-end #1 ranking, presented by PIF, is coming down to the wire. The math is simple, but intense. If Carlos Alcaraz defeats Lorenzo Musetti tonight, he achieves his 70th victory of the season, an incredible, tour-leading number. More importantly, that win would guarantee that he finishes the year as the world #1. It would be his. No questions asked. And Jannik Sinner's dream of reaching the top spot this year would come to an end. Think about the pressure on his shoulders. He knows that one more win is all it takes to cap off an already spectacular season with the ultimate prize in men's tennis. He's been chasing this all year. It all comes down to this one match against Musetti. Now, let's play out the other scenario. What happens if Alcaraz loses tonight? The plot thickens dramatically. A loss to Musetti means Alcaraz finishes second in his group. And who would he likely face in the semifinals? None other than his great rival, Jannik Sinner. This would set up a blockbuster semifinal that would be more than just a match. It would be a direct showdown for the #1 ranking. The stakes would be astronomical. For Jannik Sinner to become world #1, he would need to beat Alcaraz in that potential semifinal, and then go on to win the entire tournament. As an undefeated champion, it's a tough path, but for Sinner, playing in front of his home crowd in Italy, the motivation couldn't be higher. This entire situation turns tonight's Alcaraz versus Musetti match into must-see TV. Every point, every game will have implications not just for this tournament, but for the entire 2025 season's legacy. Will Alcaraz rise to the occasion and seal the deal? Or will Musetti play spoiler and set up a dream semifinal clash between Alcaraz and Sinner? Let's not forget what a phenomenal year it's been for Carlos Alcaraz, regardless of what happens. This is his third appearance at the Nitto ATP Finals, and he's already improved on last year's semifinal run by qualifying again, at just 22 years old. His consistency is mind-blowing. In 2025 alone, he has collected an incredible 8 trophies. That includes 2 more Grand Slam titles to add to his collection, conquering the clay at Roland Garros and then triumphing on the hard courts of the US Open. His dominance wasn't just limited to the majors. He also won 3 ATP Masters 1000 titles in Monte Carlo, Rome, and Cincinnati. It has been a season of pure excellence, and securing the year-end #1 would be the perfect cherry on top. So, the stage is set. The final round-robin match for the Jimmy Connors group is loaded with drama. Alcaraz is looking for his 70th win, the group top spot in the world #1 ranking. Musetti is aiming for a huge upset and a first-place finish in the group. And waiting in the wings are Alex de Minaur and Jannik Sinner, ready to see how the chips fall. It's everything we love about the Nitto ATP Finals, the best players in the world battling it out. With everything on the line, you will not want to miss a single moment of the action tonight. What do you guys think will happen? Will Alcaraz close it out and clinch the #1 spot tonight? Or are we headed for a dramatic semifinal showdown with Sinner? Let me know your predictions in the comments below. I'm really curious to hear your thoughts on this. As always, thank you so much for watching and for your amazing support. If you enjoyed this update and want to stay on top of all the action from the ATP Finals and beyond, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a thing. We'll be back with more analysis as soon as the matches unfold. Until then, enjoy the tennis.